everyone, it's Liz from Westar Tarot. I'm here today to do a little bit of a tribute or a shout out to a couple of YouTube tarot buddies of mine. The first one is Kasia over at Tarotmap, and today is her Tarotmap channel's 5th anniversary. So I just wanted to say congratulations to Kasia. She was one of the first people that I started watching when I started watching YouTube videos a few years ago, and she inspired me to start my own channel. And I have to say that quite a few decks in my collection are inspired by Kasia. So she has enabled me to spend a few dollars on decks. So anyway, Kasia, I love your channel and congratulations on 5 years of educating us and entertaining us about tarot and divination. Love you, and I love your channel. So another person who's a YouTube, a tarot YouTube friend of mine is Tom Benjamin. And today I wanted to just do a walkthrough or a short walkthrough of his new deck that he has self-published. It's a Tarot de Marseille, and it's Tarot de Marseille, Ville de la Toussaint. So it's Halloween, Tarot de Marseille Halloween. And Ben was, he loves Tarot de Marseille and he loves Halloween. And he said he was always waiting for somebody out there to make a combination deck that was Tarot de Marseille with a Halloween theme. And no one ever did that. So he thought, okay, I guess I'll do it myself. So he did this using vector art. And it's really clever what he's done. He made the box here on the back. You can see Dracula. Here on the sides are the suits that he uses, wands, candles for wands, cauldrons for cups, ghosts for swords, and pumpkins for pentacles. I wanted to start by just doing a flip through of the majors. So Ben himself is the model for the Fool. And I love that. So here he is starting off on his grand adventure. He decided to use a witch as the magician. And again, you can see the 4 suits being represented. The ghosts for swords, the candles for wands, the cauldron for cups, and the pumpkin for pentacles. And there she is, casting a magic spell, channeling all the elements and manifesting the change she wants to see in the world. La Papesse, the High Priestess, is an owl. And I love that with the crescent moon in the background. Here we see the Empress, and Ben has used the Tarot de Marseille titles, the French titles for his majors. Here we see the Empress, the Emperor is a bit devilish, but he's sitting there on his firm foundation, his throne, and he looks very stable and as if he is sitting on a firm foundation. Here is the Hierophant, and this is a nod to the more traditional aspect of the Hierophant, where it is a tradition, yes, but it is, you see the supplicants there in the foreground, and you can see that the Hierophant sort of enforces religious ideas and religious codes through fear by scaring people. Here we see the Lovers, and this is a nod to the Great Pumpkin from Peanuts, Charlie Brown and Peanuts. Le Chariot. And he hasn't numbered the majors, so you can put strength at 8 or at 11, depending on what school of thought you follow. So here we see strength as a gargoyle. The Hermit. Here he is, up on a cliff. Dracula. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. So I said to Ben, you know, I think you should have made the head on the ground someone with an orange tan and crazy blonde hair. Le Pendu, the Hangman. And here again, Ben went with the tradition of Tarotmap. You can see that he has not written the name, the title of the card. He has just numbered it, which is the traditional way that this card was done. People didn't write death, they just put the number 13 on it. Temperance. Here she is, balancing and moderating her ingredients. The Devil, Dracula. Interesting kind of a twist there as Dracula as the devil. The Tower. Again, this reminds me of sort of a, it was a dark and stormy night. Here we have L'Étoile, or the star, and it has these little trick-or-treaters there, but you can see the star up in the sky guiding them and leading them with hope from one house to the other, from one candy bounty to the other. La Lune, little sense of humor here with the werewolf on the moon. The Sun. You can see little nods to Egypt here. The mummy and the pyramid and the ibis. Judgment. So there we see Frankenstein and the world. And there is the trick-or-treat pumpkin holder, and then look at this is, did you always do this when you went trick-or-treating? You get home and you dump all your candy out, and there's nods to different types of candy that we find here in the States. You can see that. So that's how you feel when you get home on Halloween evening, like you've just completed this mission, and now you have a world full of candy in front of you and at your disposal. So I just wanted to go through the aces and the tens for the pip cards so you could see what they look like. So again, the swords are portrayed by ghosts. So here's the Ace of Swords and the 10. And the Ace of Wands and the 10. And you can see that there's a, see where that Roman numeral 10 is marked on the card. And I like how Ben has done the pips. You'll see in the cups and the pentacles, they're none of them are the same. So it gives it sort of that hand-drawn look, even though it's vector art. So here's the cauldron or cups. Love that. And then there's the 10. And you can see that the cauldrons are all a little bit different. We have the bats and the pumpkin in the middle. And again, the Roman numeral 10. And I love this one, the Ace of Pentacles or pumpkins. And then we have the 10. And again, you can see that the pumpkins are all a little bit different. So that is a brief look at a really great Tarot de Marseille Halloween deck by Tom Benjamin. I'm really enjoying this deck. I've been using it for October, and I've been using it for some spreads, but also I've been pairing it with the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. If you check out my Instagram channel, no, not channel, Instagram site, you can see that every day I'm pulling one card from the Tarot de Marseille, the Halloween Tarot de Marseille, and pairing that with a Halloween Oracle card. And it's been really interesting, the combinations. They're really good. I'm getting some really kind of interesting and deep meanings from them. So shout out to Ben for his great deck that he created. And again, congratulations to Kasia on 5 years of a successful channel. And boo to you.